Hi guys, welcome back to Not For Nothing Homestead. I'm Ginger. Thank you for stopping by today. Today, we are really excited. We are going to be doing an unboxing and a review. So, you and I are going to put together what's in this box. This is a company called Vevor, and they have sent us a product to review. It is a raised garden bed. Now, we have horrible soil here, so this is going to be so helpful for me. I have planted 8 different varieties of tomatoes in I've planted all my little seedlings in their seed trays, so when they come up, I'm going to have a ton of room for tomatoes. Now, we plant in raised beds all over our property. We don't really have great soil. It is clay. There's a lot of rock. And even when you think you've got it tilled up good and amended good, a hard rain comes and it all comes back up to the surface. You see these clumps of clay, clumps of rock. So instead of fighting with that, we just plant in containers. Now, last year we planted in all of these. They all had San Marzanos in them. And I will try to put some sort of a snapshot picture right here, because I know I got plenty of shots of this whole row when it was full of tomatoes. I've said it time and time again. I actually even did a video about it. Placement of your plants is paramount to your success. You can be so disappointed in a plant and it not be the plant's fault. And I know, don't blame me, don't blame me. No, I've done it myself a million times. So research your plants, get to know them, what their likes, dislikes, what the sun exposure is going to do for them, and so forth. Like the loofahs. The loofahs love the sun. Oh my goodness, you could plant them anywhere and they would go crazy. So I use them to trellis things that don't like that harsh noon sun or the 5 o'clock harsh sun. They just can't take that. So last year, the San Marzanos worked really good here. So my plan for this is to put it right here. And I'll add hopefully one of the other varieties of tomatoes that I planted. I'm not sure if we're going to put the San Marzanos here this year or if we're going to put beefsteaks. But whatever we put here, I would like to put in this bed a mix of maybe some cherry tomatoes and some larger tomatoes. Just because I like to have a snack tree somewhere around the yard. Actually, everywhere around the yard, I like to have a snack tree. And those little cherry tomatoes are just perfect for that. So let's get this unboxed and pull out our directions. I know that we can do this together, and I'm confident it's going to be super easy. So let's get to it. All right. Here we go. Now in this little package, oh my goodness, I am so excited. This is so cute. That's for that. And that's for that. And so is this. But look at what they sent. Okay. It's a pair of gardening gloves. So cute. Some plant stakes. Oh my goodness. And look, it's a little oh my goodness, there's 3 different gardening tools in here. Little tiny ones. Oh my goodness, I love these. Look how stinking cute they are. Oh my goodness, I love them. They are so cute. we are assembling all of these panels together. It's very easy. You've got a bolt and then a wing nut. Very simplistic way of doing this. We've got 3 curved panels like this that is going to be the sides. So I'm putting those together. Put those together first. But I'm going to teach you something, or maybe teach somebody something that my husband taught me. So when you're doing something that has all these 4 in a row, like 4 screw holes, 4 whatever, and you need to line these 2 up. Do the first one loose and do the last one. Now see, my brain wants to go in order. You know, I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do it this way. But the best way to get it all lined up and to keep it lined up is to do the first one loosely, the last one loosely, and then you've pretty much got it lined up for the 2 in the center. Pretty awesome little trick there. Hopefully that helps somebody out. So both ends are done, both sides are done. Now we're going to connect it all together. Last 4 bolts and wing nuts. This has actually been extremely easy to put together. Now I do have some bars that I need to put in the middle, across the middle. So I am going to take, I believe it is this row and that row corresponding across from it. Those I'm going to take back out, the top one, because there, or maybe it's the second one, there's a brace that goes in here to give it stability. So that's, I really like that. So far, everything has been super simple, super easy, and I am loving this thing. And it's bigger than I thought it was gonna be, so I am really excited about that. There is gonna be a lot of tomatoes in here. And maybe I'll throw a little basil in here with it. This is the brace. That, and it's 2 pieces here, and we're just going to put this right across the center, and it goes in the second one down. After I looked at it for a minute, okay, so you've got like this side goes up against the brace, and they've got this side up too, and I was thinking they went like this and matched up, but that's not correct, because if you look, there's a hole there and there's a hole there. So, and it's on that way on both ends. So what you do after looking at the directions, you bend this down, and then you take the 2 final bolts and wing nuts, bend that one down, and you line them up like that. And then it becomes braced here, and then you put this in the second bolt down. We have this rubber strip. Now this, we're gonna put all along the edge of the top so that you don't cut yourself. So let me get all of this on here all the way around, and then I'll bring you back. The last thing after this is to put the weed cloth in the bottom. That's it. It has like been super easy. So I wanted to show you this as well as I'm putting this rubber gasket on. it does need to slide on here so it'll stay. And the joins, because it's double the metal, is a little bit hard. When you're on just the single side, you know, the single areas, it's really easy. But once you get to this where it has to cover both, it gets a little more challenging to get this rubber gasket over it. So what I did was I kind of got it the before, and then I get it lined up after and get it nice pushed down. Be careful, because that is galvanized steel. That's gonna hurt if you miss and jam it in your hand, so you need to be very careful. But I've got it kind of angled this way, so the opening is that way. So I've kind of railed it along here, and where it didn't get all the way over the second piece, I just kind of slid a flathead under there, and it just slid right on there. It's bigger than I thought it was gonna be, so I'm gonna move it down just a little bit. So, right there, I think that's gonna be good. Then they gave us this weed cloth, and I'm gonna put this underneath it. All right, guys, that is it. That was so easy to put together. We did it together. Yay, we did it together. So as I was going to film the end of this, of course, in true Georgia fashion, you know, a tsunami let loose. And now it's all hazy. And it's gotten a little chilly, so I had to grab a hoodie as well. It was super easy. I love the extras that they sent with it. The extra gardening gloves. You can never have too many of these because I leave them all over the yard. These little gardening tools are absolutely adorable. And then, of course, the plant stakes. All this stuff, these little extras, I think are such a wonderful touch. I love them. Okay, and then the directions, of course, very easy to follow. I was noticing as I was looking through that in the very back, they tell you how to stack these. So you can actually buy more than one, and you can stack it on top of each other if you want to use this for potatoes, carrots, parsnips, any type of deep root vegetable. You can actually get stack them up, and then you can layer your soil, your compost, and all of that, and have plenty of depth for that if you want to make a bigger bed out of it. So I am giving this a wonderful review. I want to thank Vevor for sending this to us to unbox and review for them. You're going to see in the description box below if you would like to order one of these or two and make yourself a deep garden bed that you don't have to bend over if you don't want to. You're going to see an affiliate code in the description box below, and that's going to give you a bit of a discount on it if you would like to order one or two. Okay, so that is it. I love this. I love that I can move this. It's, it's not super heavy, but it's really, really stable. I don't see a downside to it. For us and the planting and gardening that we do, it's definitely going to be a win-win, and you will probably see it in lots of garden videos, garden hauls, garden updates this year. You're going to be seeing this a lot. So, all right, guys, that is it. So take care of you and yours. God bless, and we'll see you in our next video. And it's raining on me again.